on. That's a big fish, man. God damn. Hey guys, Killer B. I'm gonna see if we can do a catfish video this morning. See what's going on. Water temperature should be coming up. Should be pretty good. So we'll see. Got some bait. We're gonna get after them. Got some baits out. Marking some fish on the fish finder here. I don't know if they're just sitting stationary or what's going on. Okay, drop that down to the bottom. Reel up a couple of reels here. A couple of cranks. There we go. Get it up off the bottom. Man, it's a pretty morning. It's kind of chilly. It's probably, I don't know, the water says it's at the surface temp 50.7. Sunrise coming up behind me. You can see it there. It's probably blinding you. But we're going to keep working it, man. Just working around this little hump here for a minute. See what happens. Marked a bunch of fish when I came over it. So it's a little deep hole they're setting in. Trolling right now with the dragon rigs. There's a big hump right here. I came around the far side of it. I hadn't got a bite yet. We'll just keep trolling into the wind around the edge of this hump. Hopefully when it drops off, we're in like 14 foot. Looks like it's going to drop off into like 21 here pretty quick. Maybe we'll pick something up on the other side of this hump. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Got one. Oh. Came up that hump. He nailed it. Looks like a pretty decent fish. I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah. Ain't bad. Hello, Mr. Bluecat. Alright, let's get him in here. Get a look at him. Alright. Man, he's a nice fat one. Barely got him in the whisker there. Big old pretty hump on its back. Hey buddy, see ya. Woo, the water's chilly. We'll come back up that hump, see if we can get another one. All right, got a good one I think. It's been a while. Woo, feels like we got a good fish here. Possibly. Coming up with that hump. Oh yeah. Feels like a good one. Get some fish grips ready. Whoo! Oh yeah, that's a real one there. I think we got a good one. Let me see if I can get this out of the way here. Alright, just keep that out of the way. I think we got a good cat. Let's see if I can turn it around. Go to him a little. Oh man, that feels like a good fish, guys. A good fish. Oh yeah. Woo wee. Oh yeah, she just came up. All right, hang on. Whew. That was a good one. He knocked the fire out of it. It's been a long time since we had a bite. It is windy, windy, windy. And I was just coming over that second hump there. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. I'm in my other line. Uh-oh. We got problems here. Whew. out, guys. Ooh, that is a good fish there. Let's see if I can get him up here. He's rolled all up in it. Kayak right there. Nice one. Good night. Oh, he was worth waiting on. Oh yeah. That is a beautiful blue cat right there. He was worth all the struggle. Bye-bye, buddy. Thanks for the fight. This is the deal. I'm watching my graph. You can see behind me there's like a creek that comes in right here. And there's two big points and some humps that come up over. So what I've got is the dragon leader that you see me make in another video. And I'm just dragging around these ledges and points where these points and humps come. So if you've got like a hump right here and a hump right there, I'm just dragging the sides of it. We hit a pretty good cat earlier. Bite slow. They're not, you know, hitting real fast or anything like that. But that was a quality fish. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to drag back around this hump, and I'm going to run up over the top of it. Because believe it or not, that last one that I hit was actually pretty shallow. Compared to the first one that I caught this morning and some of the bites that I've had. I want to say that one was like 15, 16 foot, something like that. Real shallow. So we'll give it another try. We'll run back across it. But like I said, I've never heard people explain it real good, but I'll show you. There's a creek behind me, so there's like a hump where it's like this. So there's two humps and then a deep spot right there. If you can troll around the edges of that hump and even up over the hump where your bait falls off into the drop-off or rises up into the drop-off, they really seem to like that. So that's what I'm doing, guys. We'll just keep paddling around. I don't know if... I'll show you my graph here in a second. I try to stay under 1/2 mile per hour when I'm doing this. So right now I'm at 0.3 knots, it says, something like that. I'm going to show you what I'm looking at on the graph. There's not any fish showing right now, but you can see the contours where I'm going up over these humps on the graph right here. If you look, be as still as I can here, so you guys can see it. There I am. It's shallow right there. That's a big old hump is what that is. Got to keep pedaling here. It's kind of probably moving around on me. But there I am. I'm following these contours around. Sometimes I'll cut across the shallow, across the top of the hump. Seems to be holding bait and fish. Sonar's empty right now. We're still in pretty deep water. We're in 19 foot. We're gonna start coming up this hump here in a second. So that's what we're doing. We're just trolling along here. You can see I got the rods stuck deep in the rod seats here. Or actually, I use these on my Hobie to troll with. The handles and the drink holder makes a perfect rod holder, man. Real secure. Same thing over here. So that's how I troll with this thing. Makes it super secure for your rods. You don't have to worry about your rods getting jerked out or a rod holder bending or anything like that when you're trolling. That's how I do it offshore as well. Sure keeps your, you don't have to worry about like a rod holder. I still use rod holders when I'm sitting there shark fishing or catfishing, you know, and I'm setting still anchored or tied up or something. I'll use a rod holder. But for trolling, I like them seated in there because it's nice and secure and you don't have to worry about it. As soon as I went to get a drink of water, freaking nailed another one. Don't know how good he is. Right on that hump. It's been a while, man. It's been a tough day. But I'd rather be fishing than sitting at home doing nothing. Let's see what we got here. It's a nice Bluecat. He nailed it. Just barely got him in the top of the lip, if you can see that. There you go. The hook is hanging out. It's just barely on a piece of skin. I got lucky on that one. It's a nice cat. Whew. All those little lines, those contour lines. And you can see right here, there's a hump, and then a deep spot, and then another hump. And we're coming across, and I don't know if you can see them or not. There's fish sitting on the bottom right there. But another big, a big like drop off, the other hill. So there's a big hill, basically is what it's showing on the graph. And I'm going around the outside, so the low spot of the hill right here, I'm going around the outside of it and just trolling around it. Here in a minute, I'm gonna cut across the top of it, but at a lower spot. So it's not like, you know, coming up real shallow. I'll probably come up the outside edge of it. These fish seem to be sitting on the back side of these hills. So the wind's blowing this way in our face, and you got the hill, which is like right here, and they'll sit on the back side of the hill, kind of like breaking themselves out of the wind, probably getting all the shad and everything else that blows across the top of the hill. They're probably just sitting there picking it up, would be my guess. But they're right on the back side of it, down in the low spot. Get one! That's a big fish, man. God damn. That's what a big old ball of shad with fish on it looks like right there. You can see it going. We're coming across this big hump right here. There's like a little U in there, and right in there is where the fish were. It was about 14, 15 foot of water, but you can see this hump right here. That was the fish I came out here for sure. That sucker, he was pulling drag and had the rod bent over. Oh, it was a heartbreaker.